kills.
Just beat up the old man real fast.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing. So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
So that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish. Master...
Ask away. Wait now. Aren't you that lad who's helped?
Yeah.
I heard his hired hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what...
Ah. I was thinking...
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced...
Where were they headed?
Towards the east. To Apollonia on the road.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard... And I can do without that kind of trouble now.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that.
Of course I do. I'm the father of... Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions. Who's invited, what they'll be to eat and drink,
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grooms family is...
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord said only I've got coin.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can...
You're right, of course.
I understand. Do you know anything about...
Only what I've told you. But
why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in there. That pair have mischief in their...
That'll be...
Look out!
All right.
Well then, young man.
They were
Sort of itching.
Oh, they were driving...
The thieving...
Sir, I can...
Oh, it'll take too long.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
I wish I could skip the trip like in Cyberpunk. It's pretty funny though, the game tells you to go F yourself if you're too evil and you can't progress through the wedding quest anymore. It doesn't even come up on the map.
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things,
You gotta reload
go
the
and have
game.
a look along the road, gnarly. And
A
you,
week
Henry,
ago.
have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Yeah, we already done this quest.
Whoa!
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
As we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation.
Found anything like...
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the...
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, what now? What the fuck?
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Our milker here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these cars.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Ah, Apollonia. I
Apollonia.
spent a lot of time running around
Marika
here
was
with
headed
young
somewhere
man.
around here.
Oh,
I could
not
have the
me.
dogsmith for a
Place
scarf.
always gave me the
Maybe he'll
shivers.
lead me somewhere.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell...
Here you go. Take it.
Listen.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fuss so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, then we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir.
I can do without girls with voice.
Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
Stumble's a priest.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's
Stumble
hands.
is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't know.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them.
Seems we can't avoid a fight.
Sure am.
I wouldn't worry. So, how are we gonna do?
What else do you...
Someone
Could I climb up?
What you are?
Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly. And calls his name is
Poor old wench. He's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't say. You really saw that?
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Come on, you got him.
We're gonna get
Damn,
you,
bro.
horse.
Nearly fucking got him.
He's had it.
I just shoot my teammate. I keep missing. Come on.
We'll finish this quickly.
Bro, this game does not want me to hit him.
He's at it.
I need a bandage.
Holy shit.
Quick. There. That's better.
Stop dawdling. Hey, Henry, get over here.
Just need to take
What's the holdup?
their money real fast, bro. Give me a second, jeez. So fucking annoying.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave,
You get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Yeah, that's the guy I killed and took his armor. So maybe I can take it now. Okay, okay. Let's do it. Start shooting.
Shoot slow.
Get up behind him.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Yep, he's got some sick armor.
We're gonna cut you, you horse. We'll finish this quickly.
Alright, whip out the goddamn
You
thing.
want to try me? I'll sort you out nicely.
What? I need your help. There you go.
You'll be
Let's fucking shoot this guy in the ass. The leg would be good.
Help me. He wounded me badly.
banging in nails.
Hit him. Hit his ass.
God, I'm still alive. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
I'm a noble.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way?
No, I had other things on my hands.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
I feel quite hungry.
Catch him. Okay, where did he go?
I need something to eat.
Now is not the time to be hungry, Henry. Now is not the time. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I feel quite hungry.
Supposed to just wander around looking for him again. God damn it, man. Do not enjoy this type of shit, but here we are. Just tell me where to go. But it's gonna make me figure that out myself. Yes, it is. This is when we go on the internet and look up how to do this. Okay. Got this fucking Catch the Hired Hand, the Jaunt video up. Shout out to Gamer Rack. Okay, yep, show me where to go, please. Went over there, yep. And then what? Okay. Let's start from where he was. Just follow what he does.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Or actually, should be right here. Hello. Hello there, you fucker.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me!
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it.
Money.
And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Sameen. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands. Now, that suits yourself. And stop by Sameen sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing and teach you a thing or two.
Alright, good. So we are back on track to progressing through the main quest, and we are not stuck anymore, and we've seemingly started something I don't remember doing. I think, yeah, we like stopped mid-quest on this quest and then did something, and then, yeah, like it just pissed off the whole game, and now we can't continue. You know, I remember attacking Gnarly in Sameen, so anyway. Definitely want the stolen stuff becoming no longer stolen fast or faster. Let's go ahead and... What have you found here, buddy? Something for me? It's too difficult. I'm gonna try anyway, like an idiot. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let's go right back over here. There's my timer. I'm about to end the video here after this convo.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Sameen's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semine. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride.
She's a witch.
But a whole family.
The
So
devil.
you have to show them you're a man.
She-devil.
Worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition, but that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. but you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the Hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the Hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call it a stream, call it a video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed once again. I know we had to backtrack and retrace our steps and all that because of the fact, again, that we have been such a naughty boy in this game that we literally couldn't continue through the main quest anymore. I tried waiting for like a week to see if it would let me continue, but no. I do remember attacking this guy we just did that quest with, Gnarly with the green armor. And he's going to show us some fighting stuff if we're cool with him, which we definitely will be going forward. And yeah, we are going to keep working to get into this wedding, and we're going to stop screwing around being a fucking common criminal psychopath type person for a bit. Yeah, you know, I think that I think that we need to pet the dog and just act like a good person for a bit instead of a crazy man, a madman. Yeah, we're gonna help him with this new thing he just gave us in the next video, in the next stream. So I hope you enjoyed. Really appreciate y'all. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.
Longer without
Bye bye.